Hi, chat. Hi, chat. YouTube changed the way that they do their live stream things, and I had to, like, fuck around with it before we went live. I didn't know what was going on there. I still don't know what's going on there. We might have to run some experiments. Some weird things are going on, all right? Some weird things are going on. Welcome in, Melanie. Sir Gigglesworth. Jamela. Emperor Elysium. Some nerdy guy. Plenty of faces. My first live with you. Well, welcome in, Sasuke saying. Crazy name, love it. Big fan, big fan. Egg is here. How we feeling? I'm feeling all right. I got some work to do later, but like I'm at the end of look. The Purple Cliff video comes out on Wednesday. You know, if it's not at the end of the road right now, then that would be an issue. That would be an issue. I'm in Zombie Fox. But, you know, I don't have much work left to do on that project, and then I need to start working on prep and stuff for winter break, you know, for going home. Cause I gotta film a lot of shorts before I leave. A lot of shorts. I bulk film shorts before I go back home for Christmas and stuff. Feeling tired from last night. If y'all are in Discord, you can see what we are up to. I saw you guys in the chat. Here's the thing. I don't know if it's like weird for me to pop into my own Discord chats, but I'm also like deadly curious. I'm like deadly curious about like what goes on in there, you know? Anyway, okay, really? Hold on. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're not using that chat. It's fine. It's fine. I am looking at the wrong thing here, though. I need my full screen projector source. Nope. I don't have the gameplay on my screen. That's an issue. Cool. We're good. We're good. I'm so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I do think I'm looking pretty. It's because I washed my hair properly yesterday. That's always what does it. You gotta wash your hair properly, and then suddenly you actually look pretty and stuff. I'm glad you like my big stretch Landorus. Oh my god, it was adorable. I want to do a big stretch someday. I should do a big stretch. What's your biggest hear me out? All right, this stream just started. We can't get into that. We can't get into that yet. I thought I took like a funny picture or something. I didn't. We can't get into hear me outs this early. What am I even doing? What am I doing over here? Oh, I'm in this area. Was I like shiny hunting something here? Hi, June. Welcome in. All right, what are we shiny hunting today? What's the shiny hunt? If we want to do more alphas in the center, we do have to like, you know, we do have to duplicate a couple. We do have to duplicate a couple. June's not a word for once. Oh my god. You get to see me say a lot of unhinged things. Furfru. Ooh, Furfru. I have a Furfru already. We could do more Furfrus. We have those bad boys. Shiny Hunt Ralts. I also have a Ralt. Well, no, my Ralts evolved into Gardevoir. I do need more Raltses. There's that area. What's in this area? Ooh, we get Pinsir, we get Scyther. All the evolutions. We could hunt for Eevee over here. What is a good bench? Chespin's got a bench. We could go for the big lady again. Spinarak? Oh, Spinarak's the easiest hunt in the world. You just go to that one place where a bunch of them spawn in. Ooh, wait, is there a bench down here? Is there a bench down here? I haven't hunted like anything in the electric area. Sorry, not the the electrical zone. Is there a bench nearby? Gourgeist? I do have a Gourgeist. I do have that big lady. I don't think there's any benches over here. I want to do a bench hunt. I want to just let my controller do the work and chill out. Maybe there's some benches outside. Although I guess a fly hunt could work. You know, we could do a fly hunt. Ooh, what's in Wild Zone 7? Hold on. The video where I stole his card was funny, but I was waiting for when you guys pranked him with more funny Pokemon cards like you did Poop Paste EX and Rick Astley GX. Poop Paste might be the funniest one. There's Vanillites here. There's that. Like, Poop Paste is just such an insane being. We got Vanillite and Hippotas here. And Roselia? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Not this area. Not this area. This has too much stuff that I already got. Zone 1 shinies. Zone 2. That's got Budu. That's got that guy. Ooh. Ooh, I haven't gotten, like, any of these guys. Roselia is such a nice shiny. I know. I think I have a Roserade. I don't know that I have a base Roselia. I think I have a Roserade, though. Do you have benches, my friends? Benches. Benches. No benches. All right. We're just raw dogging it, then. We're just raw dog fly resetting this area, and we get what we get. All right. Just a little bit of that. Why did I hear popped ass instead of popped ass? I don't know. That's not what we're talking about today. We are not talking about that. We might get Gibble here. We might get like probably Drillbur or Numel. Numel's a good shiny. I'll go for a shiny Numel. So how y'all been doing, chat? I've been doing all right. You know, I have the biggest parts of my current project behind me. So I'm a little less stressed. Still a little stressed, you know. But that's just life. For the longest time, I didn't know phones had caps lock. What? You pressed the shift button twice. I'm all right. It's nearly 2 a.m. Ooh, we got someone over in the UK area? Over in Europe? Draw my persona right now. Real. Very real. Projects, Purple Cliff projects, not Mia projects. I haven't had time to do any Mia projects. I want to, but I do not have any time. DLC releases in 23 hours, 6 minutes. When exactly does it release? Is it gonna be out like tomorrow evening, or is it till Wednesday? Because that impacts my next 24 hours greatly. Want to draw something, but I don't know what I want to draw. Fat ladies. Doing good. Dyed my hair a light blonde. Ooh, I used to dye my hair. I think I got too much hair to do it now. I don't know. It's an update, so it'll be at 1 a.m. UTC, aka 7 p.m. Central. Okay, will it be 7 p.m. Central tomorrow or 7 p.m. Central on Wednesday? PLZA didn't drop until like 1 a.m. I feel like... I don't know. 7 p.m. Central tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see. If that's the case, I will go live with it. But, I hope it's on Wednesday and not tomorrow. I hope it's on Wednesday and not tomorrow. I am not ready for the DLC yet. And one more day would make me, like, ready. But damn, that would mean that, like, I actually need to lock in tonight. Force my mom to take me to Target to get PLZA? It's fair. Very fair reasons to force someone to take you out. Seen you from Purple Cliff? Yep, that's me. I'm in Purple Cliff videos sometimes. I'm in the normal videos sometimes. I'm on the Clips channel sometimes. I want to be in a prop hunt. I want him to invite me to a prop hunt. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to do. Like, I did the little prop hunts in the shorts. But I want to be in, like, a full-size prop hunt. Are you straight? By no definition of the word. No matter how you see me. Thought the DLC was coming out on the 12th? No, the DLC is coming out on the 10th. Now, is the 10th actually the 9th tomorrow, or is the 10th actually the 10th on Wednesday? That is yet to be seen. But either way, it's coming out the 10th and not the 12th. It really snuck up, yeah. You exist in Purple Cliff? Well, I wouldn't maybe put it that way. And then the DLC came out on the 11th. I feel like it's gonna be like a Wednesday ordeal. Sound like that TikTok voice. I don't know what that TikTok voice is. I'm on TikTok. Did I upload my TikTok for the day? Hold on. Did I do that? Did I put in all my work? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. We're good. I didn't forget. Yeah, Slanted is inside Purple Cliff. Purple Cliff? Bro is a Minecraft block. Low-key feel like a male, though I'm a lady. I could possibly be trans. Well, you know, just try it out. Try it out for size. See if it vibes with you. Secretly been a xenomorph the entire time. Shh. An end exclusive block. Bro is part of the most boring update. Pokemon sweeped. It's fine that you're late. You're hard at work for me. Guys, last night I popped into Sweep's DMs and I'm like, all right, we're making Mia big. And now she is working on making Mia big. That's how that works. Maybe for some it's coming out tomorrow, maybe for others coming out the 10th, depending on time zone and country. Yeah, that's possible. I can see that happening. Got a Shalfa Panpour. Ooh, I do be liking Simipour. Simipour's a big lady when you think about it. Simipour's a pretty big lady. I just know that the second the DLC comes out, I need to, like, immediately start working on stuff. You know? Do you like Purpercliff recording? You know, it's fun. For reasons or reasons? The second one. The one that is weird. Because she's a big lady. She's very lady-shaped. Alright? And she's a big one. Hi, Jescore. Hi, Lily Dance. What's the lipstick you use again? NYX Buttergloss. I use NYX Buttergloss. It's just really easy to put on and stuff. I got another red, but it wasn't as dark as the red I wanted. I thought it would be darker. But no, it's more of like a hot pink. I know that seems obvious from the thing, but like I was looking at some pictures that made it look like a dark red, and I got confused. If not lady, why lady-shaped? Exactly. She is lady-shaped. She is lady-shaped. Can I have 15 minutes out of the basement when Big Mia's done? No. You will make bigger Mia. We'll just keep going up the scale, alright? Got a little guy in Final Fantasy 14. Now I have a bluebird that sits on my shoulder. I never got any, like, little guys in Final Fantasy 14. I didn't play enough, which is crazy, because I was addicted to that game for, like, 2 months. Got accepted in college for culinary arts. Nice, Jescore! Glad to hear that. I hope you have a lot of fun there. What are you shiny hunting for? I don't know. Whatever decides to sparkle first. Didn't hear any of the convo because my headphones wouldn't work beyond Big Lady. That's all you need to hear, Eggnog. That's all you need to hear. Planet-sized Mia? Eventually, yes. Yes. All sizes of Mia will be accounted for. All sizes of Mia will be accounted for. I always use lip gloss or lip tints because the texture of lipstick freaked me out. Yeah, I like gloss a lot more. When she said big, I thought she meant like 10 meters, but Mia thinks Godzilla is a shorter. Yeah. Yeah, come on. I like big ladies. NYX XXL Liquid Lingerie. It's long-lasting liquid lipstick, but has the texture of a cream lipstick. Okay. I'm willing to hear you out because it's the NYX brand. I like it. Russian nesting Mia. Do not put the Mias inside other Mias. Do not. Do not put the Mias inside other Mias. Team up with Galactica. I knew about her before my arrivals. That tells you something. That tells you something, doesn't it? Godzilla is canonically non-binary, and I love that for her. Fair enough. I don't know enough about Godzilla. I watched Godzilla -1. I love that movie. Not because she's a big lady. Or she's a big lady. Mia self-cessed? I'd self-cess myself. I'd self-cess myself. But, you know, not... You know, not... What the... What the fuck? No! No, I don't want to update the fucking Meta Quest right now. Why does my computer want me to update my VR headset? Okay. I don't know. Maybe me saying self-cess right after YouTube, saying YouTube hates me might be why. Nah, self-cess is cool. Who does self-cess hurt? Who does self-cess hurt? Alright? Who? It is harmful to no one. Self-cest yourself as much as you want. You're edging your VR headset live on stream. I haven't plugged it in like 3 years. I haven't plugged it in since I put shelves in the background and I ran out of space to use it. That's just jorking it. It's not just jorking it. Bought a Cosmog plush. I fully support your financial decision there. Fully support. All right, let's check for some shinies. Maybe that's why it needs to be updated. It hasn't been plugged in. Oh, we have a shiny Machop. We have a shiny Machop already. Okay, okay. We have a shiny Newble too. We got 2 shinies already. That's the power of self-cest. All right, what are we gonna catch these in? Let's see. Numel's kind of like that pale color. He's kind of blue. Dive Ball would be pretty cool for him. And the Machop, I'm thinking Premier Ball. No, it's going to be green. It can be green. Nest Ball, because he turns green eventually. All right, all right. Oh, he's squatting. He's doing his squats. Look at that. I didn't know he had that animation. He literally just does squats there. Okay, we got the Machop. Now we got to go get the Numel. All right, all right, all right. Name one of them self-cest if possible. I will not be doing that, but I appreciate the forwardness. Get in the ball. Okay. Okay. Is there any other shinies I should know about? Hear me out, Celestial. I don't have to hear you out. She's a big lady, too. Name them Leg Day. Leg Day and Self-Cest? Okay, fine. Name one Carl. God damn it, Purple Cliff's here. You summoned Purple Cliff. You guys summoned Purple Cliff, and now he's heard me talking about Self-Cest. Look what you did. Look what you did. All right. No more shinies in here. No spamming is ZA good. All right. There have already been decided. This guy's gonna be Leg Day. All right. I can get behind that one. You know what? Maybe we do name the other one Carl, just so we don't have to name him Self-Cest. Yeah, he's a myth. We can name him Carl. We can name him Carl. Okay. There you go. I need to sort my shiny boxes. Look at how messy these boxes are. Look at how messy these are. Is this one just all Pidgey? Oh, this is all Area 3 shinies. I see what's going on here. Though he may be Carl, he is self-cest in our hearts. Carl's just really into self-cest, guys. He just is into it. Maybe we do a little bit of Wild Zone 19. Maybe we do a little bit of Drampa. Oh, you know what? Drampa's only here for like half the day, isn't he? He's like an early morning spawn? Is that how it works? What? Is that him up there? I don't know how Drampa works. Are you just shiny hunting for fun? Yeah, it's just a fun little thing to do. You just chill out, you just do it, you know? And then we can chat. Organize your box. If they had home support, I would be more willing to. It's more willing to. Like, if it was easier to organize them, I'd be more down with it. Carl has a self-love Tumblr. Sometimes that's what you need in your life. It's not narcissism. Sometimes that's just what you need. Hold on. We got Drampa over there. I know you have to walk up to it for it to spawn. Sometimes there's an Eevee here. No, it's a Frou-Frou. It's not a Drampa. How do you get Drampa to spawn? Do you think Carl flirts with his reflection? I think so. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes I get a little flirty with mine. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I look good. And then I usually take pictures of me. And then Twitter tries to convince me that I don't. We got a Pumpkaboo already. We don't have 2. This is also the area where you can get Shuppet. I've got some of those. I've got the entire Beedrill line already. Who doesn't flirt with their reflection? Look, when you're a pretty lady and you like ladies, like, that's the dream. That's the dream. Are there any benches in here? I want to find a bench. Did purple enter here? Here you're talking about self-cest and then leave? Very possible. Very possible that that's something that I have to, like, deal with later. That he's just gonna be like, hey, Mia, I called in HR. We need to have a little conversation here. So I heard you talking about self-cest, and I don't really think that reflects the brand image. We're gonna have to let you go. Who is a certified big lady? Me, soon. I ain't a pretty lady, but as a non-binary monarch, I flirt with my reflection all the time. Your reflection be looking pretty. I mean, when you're transgender and bisexual and lesbian, like, how would it not eventually end up doing that? There's no benches around here. My blog dedicated to screen caps of Godzilla's thigh is proof enough you don't need a Tumblr. What do you got? What, huh? I can't judge. At all. Alright, we're not doing Area 3. Area 7. It's kind of okay. Let's just run some benches. No, because I would want to I wouldn't want to do the starters. I would want to get the starters cloned. And I don't know how to do that. There a bench in here? No, there's not a bench in number 9. I have not touched Wild Zone 9. What can we even do with Wild Zone 9? Are you into fighting games? I desperately want to be, but I rage far too easily. I am very quick to... That's not a real bench. Wow. This is literally more sleepable than the anti-homeless benches, and you can't sleep on this thing. What are they cooking? No, I want to be into fighting games. I think they're really fun conceptually, and I get way too angry at them. I am way too competitive a person. When I'm not doing well, I get very, very fuming, which is very unfortunate. Especially, like, it even happens with, like, Smash Bros. And stuff. So I like competitive games where I can chill out a little bit more. Ooh, there's Mawwiles up here. I wonder if we can hunt those. If we can do, like, a back and forth hunt for those. Huh. There's some Carbinks, too. Sorry to actually learn to play Smash, but someone chewed my Wii U cables? Yeah, that was me, sorry. I know you didn't know. Ooh, bench. Bench. Okay, so how far are the Mawwiles from here? They are too far. Okay. But that can do Carbink, that can do this Manectric. And that can do those guys. Maybe that Mawwile too? I don't know. Let's bench it and see what happens. Let's do a little bit of benching. Yeah. Okay. Have you tried Lethal... Oh, that's someone else we're talking to. Okay, Guilty Gear. I would love to be into Guilty Gear. I like Bridget Guilty Gear, obviously. But, I definitely don't know how to play that. I like playing Smash sometimes, but, again, I get too angry at it. At my things not working out, so I try not to. Luckily, Kirby Air Ride does not do that for me, because I do not consider it that competitive a game. Think you'd have fun with Dem's fighting herds, because that's not a real big comp scene, so it's more for funsies. I've seen that one. That's the one that was based off the My Little Pony fan game. I've seen that, because it goes on sale on Steam a lot. Looks very cute. If Game Freak add Megastones, then you can customize your own liking. Would you spend all your in-game currency to buy it? I got too much in-game currency. I got like $1 million right now. Hold on. How much money I got right now? I got 1.7 mil in this game. If they give me anything to buy in the DLC, I will be the first in the world to buy it. I need something to spend my money on. Jesus. I bought all the clothes already. I need something else. Maybe I should actually go buy Pokeballs, since I'm running out of a bunch of them. If I only have like 20 minutes on Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, like, I buy fighting games sometimes, but that doesn't mean I play them. That just means I like to have them on hand, because a lot of them get delisted for, like, licensing characters in weird ways. Smash Bros is kind of rage bait sometimes. It is. It is. But I also play King Dedede, so like, maybe I'm bringing it upon myself, to be honest. Accidentally plugged my phone in after a shower, and the cord was so old, the lining peeled off, so it electrocuted me. Okay, don't throw away the phone cord. If your phone cords are fraying, just throw them away. Not worth it. Buy a new one. That is one of the things where you can just buy a new one. My heating pad turned off. There we go. What customizable Mega Stone accessories? I know, right? Like, all the animations are already in there in the game. So, like, you might as well just make them customizable, you know? Just let you use them. Hey, doll, hope you're having a good stream. Thank you so much, Official Rose. Buy more fossils and do hard saves? I could do some fossils. We could do some fossils. But fossils aren't, they're not full odds. Like, they're full odds. They are full odds. Shiny Charm doesn't help me there. It's gonna take so long. My friends and I used to play tennis with King Dedede and Mr. Game & Watch. King Dedede is so much fun. I love everything about him. I am going to turn off the volume for this. There we go. Feel so guilty with the games that are too generous with the currency. Like, motherfucker, I already bought everything. Yeah, you know, like, motherfucker, I could pay off Urbane's debt in 5 minutes. I am loaded, believe it or not. What game is this? Pokemon Legends ZA. You look gorgeous as always. Thank you, Mimi Lop. Yeah, who are my Smash mains? King Dedede, Corrin, the Lynx, all of the Lynx, Samus. Who else do we got? I roll with, like, any character that has a side B that shoots a projectile. That, I'm gonna be real, that's what I do, okay? Because the muscle memory is there. I need to know that if I side B, I'm gonna shoot something off that gets in their way. That's how I choose my Smash mains. Piranha Plant, I like Piranha Plant. Porygon Z would be interesting with Got a Mega. I think that would be one of the best Megas you could possibly do. Oh my god. Mega Porygon ZZ. Oh, and Pithra. I love Pithra. I mean, I love Xenoblade too, but, like, also they have a side B that shoots a projectile. And are OP. Pithra is OP. Sorry, Pythra. Canonically, that's how it's pronounced, even though it's never said in game. It's only said in, like, fucking dialogue that's hidden in the files. Sorry to interrupt. I'm kind of new to buying cards on eBay. My package hasn't arrived since I ordered November 18th. Should I ask for a refund? Does it have tracking on it? If it doesn't have tracking, and it's outside of, like, the expected delivery window, I think you can ask for a refund at that point. Kirby, Wii Fit Trainer main. Crazy picks, but I respect them. Kazuya and Simon main. Okay. Kazuya is too big brain for me. I can't main the characters that are also fighting game characters because I don't play real fighting games, really. So I can't do, like... I can't do what's expected of me, alright? I can't play Terry, Kazuya, or Ken and Ryu. I don't know how to do my quarter circle turns and everything like that. Oh. The Smash tournament and drag once as Ness, and I was a menace with them projectiles. You know, my Smash tournament results are pretty good, actually. Mainly because I haven't played in a bunch of them. I think I've played in, like, 4 Smash tournaments ever, and I won 2 of them. But, you know, that's because they're, like, convention tournaments. And those don't count, let's be real. That's just people showing up. Now, my Mario Kart record, that one's real. That one's real. My Mario Kart record goes crazy. The problem with Mario Kart tournaments is that you gotta bring your own controller. Do not expect them to have actually decent shit. Bring your own. Alright. Never really got too far into Smash. I always liked Smash. Like, it's... and I played a lot of it during high school, because that's, like, what you would... That's pretty much what everyone ended up playing during Video Game Club. Yeah, you know, and I owned the Wii U, so, like, I was the person with the Wii U, and I would bring it in and be like, all right, let's play Smash Bros. And we would play like 8-player because fucking... We would play 8-player Smash, and like then you had like your little competitive Melee corner where it's just like the 4 Melee kids who just want to play Melee doing their like singleton matches. Because you gotta have Melee. Come on, obviously best Smash Bros. You gotta play Melee. Fellow Wii U owner, I'm 4 times Wii owner. I am 4 Wii U owners, and they're 4 Wii U owners, and they're all making out with each other. Brought it back around. Okay, this controller vibrates way too much. I need to like turn that down. What character deserves to be in Smash besides Waluigi? Noah Mio from Xenoblade 3, obviously. All right, obviously. Who else has come out since like? Who else would be good picks? I don't know if there's like anyone else who's like really missing, you know? Because it would have to be like people who came out since then. I think they would have to rework Donkey Kong, like give him the new design, like work Pauline into the moveset somehow. That would be fun. Gino from Mario RPG. I think that would be fun to like just fulfill people from all that long time ago, but who the hell of the modern audience knows who Gino is? Who in the modern day and age knows who Gino is? You know, I think it would be a fun pick because, you know, Mario RPG spawned a whole lineage of some of my favorite games, but maybe a Paper Mario character would be good. Heard Masquerada's gonna be the next Smash game. Masquerada would be a good Gen 9 pick. I mean, like, it's tempting to say, like, oh, don't do a humanoid Pokemon again, but, like, I love Masquerada so much that I'm fine with it. Bethesda was really close to Nintendo to launch the Switch. Yeah, but what iconic Bethesda character is there? Like, sure, Volt Boy, but, like, he works as a bee costume fine. Goombella? I don't know. That might be too close to, like, normal Goomba. We have the Dragonborn, or Doom Guy. Doom Guy would be fun. Doom Guy would be fun. I feel like he doesn't quite fit the vibe of Smash Bros. Power Armor Guy from Fortnite. Yeah, bring Jonesy Fortnite. Put him in the next Smash Bros. I think that one actually could happen. The Fortnite's not going away. You could put a Fortnite character in Smash Bros. And I don't think anyone could argue. I don't think anyone could argue. I mean, Bayonetta's in Smash? Bayonetta is in Smash. But Bayonetta's also like a second-party Nintendo character, virtually, which is really weird to think of. But she is like a second... Okay, here's my pitch. If I could put anyone in Smash just to like fuck with everybody watching, okay? If I could put anyone in Smash, I'd put in Ivan from Devil's Third. I'd put in the fucking bald assassin who lives in Guantanamo Bay from Nintendo's worst Wii U game, the best game. Ryo from Ninja Gaiden? Okay, that one I could see happening. That one could definitely happen. Because Nintendo's hella close with Koei Tecmo. Actually, put in like a Fatal Frame character. That would be funny. What else does Koei Tecmo make? Ooh, new Zelda rep would be fun. Put in Mineru from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Get, like, another female Zelda rep. Get another lady in Smash Bros. Still want my boy Phoenix Wright. That would be a fun one. Phoenix Wright's been in a fighting game before. He's been in Marvel vs. Capcom. It could work. It could happen. Phoenix Wright would be a good one. Professor Layton would also be a good one. I would love to see Professor Layton lay into some people. Professor Layton can fight, okay? Professor Layton can, like, fight. All right? I don't know if you ever played the Layton games. He can fight. Get Professor Layton in there. Shovel Knight is an actual character. Shovel Knight would be nice. Hopefully that company doesn't go under because they are apparently running on not a lot of funds right now. Because they kept giving out their game for free for like 9 years. Put Rauru in Smash Bros because I simp for him? Yeah, but like... You could have a lady instead. You can have a pretty lady that's basically the same as him. Just saying. Just saying. You can have a pretty lady instead. What other Zelda things have happened recently? Put Arya Grande in it via the transitive property of her technically being in a Nintendo property. Well, she's in Fortnite, and there's, you know, there's plenty of crossover between Smash Bros. And Fortnite already. Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight would be a great one. Hollow Knight would be a great one. I like that. I like that. Put the dweeb from the new Metroid Prime game that everyone got mad at. Put him in there. Miles McKenzie. Get him in Smash. Everyone wants to see him in Smash. Everyone wants to see him in Smash. Luffy One Piece Smash would be unfair. I don't think that can ever happen. I think they will stick to, like, video game characters. I don't think we're getting anime or manga characters. Bandana Waddle Dee. That could happen just because Sakurai really likes his Kirby characters. He could just roll up one day and be like, yo, I'll make the next Smash Bros. Game, but I gotta get Waddle Dee in there. I want Waddle Dee. And they would just have to say yes. That's the thing. If they were going to add another Kirby rep, it wouldn't be, like, from a non-Sakurai game. That's the issue. It would have to be, like, a classic Kirby rep. Mia SlantedGaming? Well, I have a me. You can always just make me as a me. That's what the me creator is there for. And also adding Peter Griffin. Playable Bomberman? Bomberman would be fun. I don't know how much he could do, though. I don't know how much of a moveset there is for Bomberman. I guess he has, like, different types of bombs. He could use, like, different types of bombs. We almost had James Bond anything is possible. Is that true? Were they trying to, like, do a GoldenEye crossover in Smash Bros? He has different power-ups too? Okay. But Champ so it can Gigantamax. Get, you know, anything that gets a big lady in Smash. Put a couple of big ladies in Smash. I guess Smash can already have big ladies. You just gotta, you know, give Pyra the Super Mushroom. Which I totally haven't made a lobby of just Pyra and just Super Mushrooms to, like, see big ladies. No, who would do that? Oh, you know what? Put fucking Nia Xenoblade in Smash. I don't care if she has a Mii costume. I want her just in Smash as herself. Just do that. Just do that. Put Nia Xenoblade in there. I'm thinking about characters like I don't have a wall just filled with art of literally one of them in front of me at all times. John Halo? Halo would be a good one. Microsoft and Nintendo are playing well now, so, like, that could happen. Elephant from Planet Zoo? Just put in a fucking animal would go so hard. Alright, we gotta go look. We're gonna go check Shinies. We're gonna check Shinies. Jimmy Neutron! Cookie Run! Okay, even Nickelodeon can't get Jimmy Neutron in their games consistently. So, like, I don't know what you're... Oh, Shiny Carbink! Shiny Carbink! Hell yeah! Oh my god, he looks beautiful! I love him! Hold on, this guy is yelling at me. I want this Shiny Carbink. I just need to save the game. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. We need... Oh, Dive Ball would go drippy, but Netball would also go drippy. Dive Ball would go so drippy, but that's my last Dive Ball. Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball. Luxury Ball. Boom! Oh, I love you, little baby. I love you, little baby. Oh my god, look at this thing. He's adorable. I love Carbink. There was a good Carbink in the TCG one time, and so now I like him. And this shiny is peak. I love this shiny. Alright. any other shinies around here? You guys are not in range. Nothing around there. What is this item? Give your girl a Carbink. She'll love you for it. No shiny Mimis. Anything around here? Are you fighter, me, brawler, or gunner? Which one would I be? Probably gunner. Gunner probably has like more sci-fi outfits that would fit with the whole lab coat aesthetic, you know? Right? I don't know. It's whatever clothes they have access to. Wish we get Diancie from a Carbink? Yeah. It would be nice. But I'm sure there's like lore reasons you can't. Gunner, cause Sand skin. And isn't that the perfect way to get Sans in Smash, by the way? He don't need a character slot. Some characters just need the Mii skins, alright? Some characters are different enough. They just need a little Mii skin and then they're good. More Carbinks over here. Some Kadabras. More Carbinks. There's so much Carbinks around here. They like the Mega Crystals. They like the Mega Crystals. Alright, I don't think there's any other good shinies over here. Okay. Nothing else in range that oh my god, that Sableye was hobbling down the way. There any other two mods with a connection like Carbink, Diancie? Fiona and Manaphy, kinda. You get one from the other, though. But, like, sort of those. We're gonna go back for their girl, okay? We're gonna go back for a girl. I think they should have a From Software character in Smash. Those games are iconic, but they're making a Switch exclusive. They are. It could happen. Okay, you really want to know what Smash Bros. What video game character I need in Smash Bros. Above all else? You really want to know? I'll tell you. I think we put Tony Hawk in there from the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series. I think we put Tony Hawk in Smash Bros. That's all I'm saying. Do you know what time the DLC's dropping tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if it's dropping tomorrow. It might drop on Wednesday. I don't know. I'm hoping it drops on Wednesday. Tony Hawk isn't real, exactly. Exactly. He's not real. He's not real. You can put him in Smash Bros. He's a fictional character made to sell skateboarding video games. Of course. I mean, like, that's... Ooh, Tetra from Zelda Wind Waker has always been a pick as well. She would be fun. He's 50? He's older than 50, I thought. Is he only 50? I thought he was, like, older. Tony Hawk is 57. He's older than 50. 57. Imagine if Tony Hawk was 10 years older. Wow, what a reveal that would have been. He would be having a hell of a time this year. I'm sure he can still, like, Smash Bros, you know? He could still, like, hold his own. Store getting a collector's edition of THPS 3+4. I'm kind of eyeing it. I bought mine first thing. Because I wanted that deck to go with my one from 1+2. Now I just need them to actually make, like, Underground 1+2 and American Wasteland and just remaster all of them, please. The Battlezone cutscenes are the size loading screen for the world, which is why we have to watch it every time. Yeah, because it has to, like, load in the, it's a different map. It has to load in all the trainers and the different, like, barriers and stuff. So they gotta load it. I need Thug on Switch. Oh my god, I would kill for Thug on Switch. Holy shit. Which is crazy. I haven't bought 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the Switch. Though I think I would want to wait for them to make 1 and 2 a Switch 2 version or something at this point. But Underground and Underground 2 would be like a great pairing for the Switch. I mean, I play Underground. Underground's a game, like, I can play all the time. Like, if I could only play one game, I could play Underground for so long. There's a Delibird right in front of me. I wonder if this one will run. Oh, 1+2 does run pretty good on Switch 2? Okay. I didn't know that, like, it actually did get improved by Switch 2. That's good to know. Didn't Tony Hawk pressure Activision to uncancel 3+4? I don't think it was that. There's something fucky going on with 3+4. There's something weird going on with it. But I don't know that it was necessarily him. I think 3+4 should have gotten canceled again, and the only reason that it didn't is because they had like a lot of contracts signed. How do I record my Nintendo screen into the YouTube thing? You gotta buy a capture card. You run an HDMI signal into it, pull it back out through another cord, and it like runs into your computer as well. So I use one from a company called NZXT. They, I think it's like the NZXT HD60 or something. No, HD60's Elgato. Just look up NZXT capture card, NZXT capture card. You will find one. And I use it. It works really well. It was like 80 bucks. I don't know if there's like any truly missing slots from Smash Bros. Roster now. I think like if I was going to add people to Smash Bros, it would just be like Nintendo characters that have come out within like the past 5 years. You know? Just like new Nintendo characters that feel like they're missing representation. Only realized after 60 hours of playtime that I never changed my text speed to fast. Is it not fast by default in this game? I thought they started switching it to fast by default. What's the target? I would like a shiny Frostlass. That's my current target. Hopefully if we get a snow run, it's a lady. And if not, it's time for the Force Fem Ray. Never getting Switch 2 ever unless they put in exclusive Pokemon games on Switch 2. Pokopia is exclusive to Switch 2, and they're probably going to be Switch 2 only from here on out. Legends ZA seems like it was definitely like the last one. Like, that's probably it for the Switch. Still think elephants are Smash? Make it an Animal Crossing elephant. Just shove that thing in there. It's just random Animal Crossing villager that nobody asked for. Is that another shiny Machop over there? If you get two and one is female and the other is male, you can have both the evolutions. I've already got Glalie. Hold on. I think I see a shiny Machop off in the distance. I do. There's a shiny Machop over there already. We need another nest ball. Hi, Go-Go. Boom! These guys don't run, they pick fights. Well, ain't that just swell? Delibird, you do run, and I want you to stick around. I'm not over what happened the other day yet. That does mean that I have the entire, like, Machop line, though. I am all set on my Machops now. I need to, like, actually organize my boxes to see what I got in this, though. Bought a Moonball tin that's for someone else to open. For the past few days, I've been wanting to open it. That's how I always feel when I have cards around. That's why I need to hide the cards. Like, I know there's some retro packs back there, but I don't know where they are, so I can't open them. There's also Chinese packs back there somewhere, and I don't know where those are, so I can't open those. You know. There's packs in my house right now, but I hid them so that I can't be tempted. There's an Evolving Sky. There could be a Moonbryon in this apartment right now. It's a very low chance, but there could be a Moonbryon where we stand right now. I'm not going to open the pack, though, so I hope that it's not in there, because it will never be found. A chance is a chance? Nah. Is it really a chance, though, or are we going to pull, like, a random fucking... I don't even know what the regular rares in that set are. I opened none of that set. I wasn't opening cards when that set came out, unfortunately. Only Pokemon card I have right now is unshockingly a Landorus card. Ooh, which one? Landorus has some good cards. I remember Boundaries Cross Landorus. He was... I got him during the pre-release, and he killed everything. It was great. Just got reminded that we're getting DLC before home compatibility. Yup. Which is fine, you know. It means that I can't just transfer stuff in, but also my team's level 100 already anyway, so. I don't think there's any other cards in my apartment. Any other packs. I don't think there's anything I have to be tempted to open. I have a Guardy full art. Which one do you have? Guardy's got some good full arts. Need a switch or switch 2 to play Prime 4 and Dredge. You guys have no idea. I want to play Prime 4. It might be like my holiday break game. I might get really into Prime 4. It looks like the type of game that I'd really enjoy. A lot of people are talking about how it's too linear, but like I'm down with that. I'm down for that. And also, like, so many people, too many cooks in the kitchen trying to voice their opinions when, like, there's no way it's bad. Let's be real. Wish I had money so I could go buy some packs at my local card shop. They sell at MSRP? Oh. I haven't seen a card shop selling MSRP for, like, ever. Surging Sparks Landorus card. I see. Which one is that? I need to go look at him. Connection is not private. Well, we won't go to that site. Landorus. That's not how you spell his name. Surging Sparks. Oh. He's a little posed up. He's doing like one of these, and I like it. He's going rawr. I mean, he's also winding back with a fist, but he's going rawr. And ain't that just every trans femme relationship ever? I wouldn't know. I haven't been in one of those. One Prime 4 for the motorcycle? But I haven't played a Metroid game. Okay, well, Metroid games are... You might vibe with it heavily, and you might not. You might want to, like, look into whether or not it seems like your type of thing first. I have 2 full art Pheasantippides. Very, very good card. I have Pheasantipede EX, right? Very good card. Everyone needs those. Which wild zone should I hunt in? Come hunt in zone 12 with me, all right? We'll keep each other warm, and we'll find some big ladies. Shiny within the next 4096 resets trust. See, you'd think that. You'd think that would be the case. And yet, my Dratini took like 3,000. I mean, like, obviously... That's under that number, but you're using the non-shiny charm number. I got the shiny charm. I want to get the Black Bolt Landorus card. Yes. That bad boy. Both of them are epic looking. The one that has, like, the vines shooting up and, like, the plant life, like he's making the soil fertile. That guy goes hard. And then the other one has, oh my god, the colors on that one, the comic book style, the, like, dithering. What's your favorite shiny you've got in this game? I do like a big shiny Gardevoir. I do have shiny Gardevoirs. I do like my Scolipede. I got a big shiny Scolipede. I got my big shiny Delphox, like her. Not big. She's not big. She's normal sized. I mean, rip. Ugh. My character's back has got to be broken from sitting on this bench for so long. Absolutely demolished. She has no more vertebrae. Not sure what you consider normal sized. Sweeped. Sweeped. I'm not sure either, but like... Normal size would probably encompass anything from like 5 feet tall to like 8 feet tall, alright? But that does not mean that 9 feet tall is where the ideal size starts. That's still too small. That's still too small. Alright? 15 feet is about where like the ideal starts, alright? And then that runs up to, that runs up to a hold on. Biggest units of measurement. Yada meter. Okay. Okay. So I'd say anywhere between like 15 feet tall and like a yada meter tall. But yeah. Yeah, that's probably like the ideal range. That's probably the vibe. That's probably where the vibe is at. A yada meter is, according to Google, 10 to the 24th power meters. So I don't know how big that is, but like that, you know, could still vibe with that. What scale is that? 10 Yottameter size. Size. Okay, well that's how I need something for scale. How big is it compared to the universe? How big is a Yottameter? Tell me. How a trillion meter? Okay, that's great, but how big truly is a trillion meters? Is that like as big as the universe? Is that bigger than the universe? What are we talking here? Because, you know, I think if you go like, if you go too much bigger than the universe, like that's a little too big. That's where the upper bound is, you know. But like, you know, as long as it's still like perceptible. You know. That's when I dropped the line. Yeah, you know, that's just too big for me. Sorry. Sorry, man. Mia, she does not like girls that are too big, that they can't even see the universe anymore. That's a little too big. A little too big. I gotta draw the line somewhere. My mistake. The observable universe is 880 Yottameters. Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. We could probably go a bit bigger than a Yottameter even. We could probably go a bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe go up to like 900 probably. 900, that's probably like a... Something's yelling at me. Something is yelling at me. Oh my god. Like 900 is probably okay. 900 Yottameters, that's probably like the upper bound. I think that's a reasonable upper bound, yeah. Yeah. So like 15 feet tall up to, yeah. Sure. Is Goomy an easy hunt? Goomy is... I don't think it is. It's in the sewers somewhere. I don't know how it is in the sewers. In order to hunt it out in the fresh air, it's got to be raining. So it's not an easy hunt to do that way. But it is in the sewers somewhere. I have trauma from hunting Snowrunt here. I keep getting Snover. I already got my Snovers from here, yeah. I got my Stovers from here. I totally got a Delibird from here. We totally have Delibird. We don't need to catch another Delibird. Nope. Trying to get a shiny in every zone up to 9. Looking for Mawile. Where are you hunting for Mawile? I would do a Mawile hunt. But it seemed like it was just in that one zone with like all the scaffolding and annoyingness. But if there's a good place to hunt Mawile, I will go hunt for it. The roof? The roof. Okay. So it was that area. It might... Going back and forth might be the best way to do that one then. I know there's like a couple rooftops where they just sort of around. But that one probably has the most. Oh my god, big boy. Is sub mode on? Nope. It doesn't need to be right now. We don't have a ton of people. Also, we don't need to hide for them just asking gay. That one's fine. I mean, like, delete it, but like, we don't need to hide for that one. That may legitimately be a question someone asks. What time is it for you? It is 8:46 here. I haven't done all that much today, though. So, you know. It's not late for me at all. A trillion meters is 6.66 times the size of the solar system. Okay. You know, I like that. I like that. That's a good amount of, like, times the solar system. That's pretty good. That puts you in pretty good interactable range. I woke up at 3 p.m. today. I woke up at 1, but I also don't get out of bed. I doom scroll for a while. You know, if you were to phase again, what would you want? Totally not Delibird, because we totally don't have to catch another Delibird. And, probably a Bergmite. I'd like another Bergmite. We could get a big boy iceberg. I'm already covered on Snovers. I'm already covering my chops. The opposite of a Yottameter seems to be a Yoctometer. which may be a little too small. What is the size of a Yoctometer? Okay. Okay. A Yoctometer is very, very small. Too small. Too small. Far too small for our ladies. Femtometers! Guys! Guys! There's a... Oh my god! There's a measurement that's called femtometers! Femtometers goes hard! Oh my... Oh! We gotta start measuring things in femtometers! An atom's nucleus has a diameter of 1 to 15 femtometers. They're feminizing the atoms! They're feminizing the atoms! We get femtometers! Oh my god. Canonical Mia size, 3 femtometers. She's getting excited by looking at units of measurement. It's called femtometers! That's funny! The only way that it was funnier is if it would be called fentometers. Because fentanyl. But they're fem, so they're funny. Alright? They're transing the atoms. They're making the atoms trans. They're turning them fem. They're force-femming the atoms. The nucleus is 1 to 15 femtometers. Fentanyl mentioned. Real. Oh, I heard something sparkle. Guys, I heard something sparkle. I need to stop looking at femtometers. Hold on. It might be a snow runt because we're pretty close. Goomy isn't too hard to get. Can you hunt it in the sewers? If you can, I'd love to hear about that, because I would love to get one. Who sparkled? What? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Oh, it's over there now. It's a Vanillite. It's a Vanillite. Okay. Do you run? Do you run? Do you run? No, he doesn't. He's good. He's good. All right, I think that was the shiny. But it was pretty far away. So let's check for another one during nighttime. Mega Dimension is 2 days away, celebrating by my boy Toxtricity being in it. Nice. All right, all right, all right. They're doing transgender operations on illegal atoms in prison. They're transing the atoms. We need to put a stop to it. All right, well, we got an ice cream. That's not what we were looking for, but I'll accept it, because I only have one shiny ice cream so far. They're feminizing Freddy Fazbear. They're taking the kids to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and they're feminizing the children by giving them the fem pizza. Freddy Fazbear is turning the kids transgender. Femboy Fazbear is transing all the children. Given that the universe is constantly in flux, therefore constantly in a transitional state of matter and being. The universe is trans. And that's beautiful. She's a beautiful trans woman. I love that. Fem pizza would fix me. Fem pizza would fix me. I love pizza. Know where the barbarical boat is. There's a sewer entrance nearby, and you can go in and out of the sewers. While it's raining, a Goomy or Sligo spawns right outside the entrance. Oh! It was just raining. So you're saying next time it rains, I should go do that there? It's not going to be raining once we're done here. It's not going to be raining once it's daytime. Yeah, it stopped raining. Okay, next time it rains, someone stop me. FNAF 2 was peak cinema as a FNAF fan, but as someone with basic respect for cinema, that shit was ass. I didn't really like the first FNAF movie, or what I saw of it, so, like, I probably really wouldn't like the second one, would I? Toy Chica is transing the children. They're transing the youth. She's taking the youth to get the pizza. She's stuffing the pizza in the kids. I want Toy Chica to stuff me. Can you get a King's Rock in Legend Z? Yes, and you can get them repeatably by doing the ZA Royale Infinite. You can get repeatable ones. Can Freddy Fazbear maskify me? I want to be male. Probably. I mean, like, the animatronics got, like, saws and bits in that. They can probably, like, do some top surgery. They can probably, like, you know, right? Right? I thought about going to see FNAF 2, but... I mean, the fact that I don't know about anything as crazy as the map pack cameo in the first one means that, like, I probably did not miss anything. Call me William Afton because I'm putting a child in that robot. What? What does that mean? What are you doing? I watched Wicked recently and I'm sorry those were lesbians. They do seem lesbian. I conceptually, I dislike Wicked though. I hate stories that are like, what if the bad guy was actually just the misunderstood good guy all along? And I understand like it's a different story than the original thing, but like, they always seem so pretentious. Like they're trying to be like, oh, you didn't see the full story the first time around. And it's like, there's nothing to indicate that someone's a good guy in the original text. This is not a problem. This is a problem that Wicked created. It's not Wicked's fault, though. I don't know. Like, so many things have come out. That's how Disney started trying to do their live-action remakes, which, like, is better than a normal live-action remake. Don't get me wrong, but, like, what if the woman who wanted to kill puppies was actually the good guy all along because puppies wronged her and they kind of deserved it? Scott Calton really twisting the canon a lot. I don't know what's canon anymore. I don't either. I need MatPat to come back and tell us how it is. I just need him to get it all right, okay? I need him to sum everything back up and just get it all right this time. What other fucking movies are there where it's like bad guy action? Oh, Maleficent was the one. Maleficent was the other Disney one that they did. With Wicked, the witch doesn't even do anything in the original Wizard of Oz, despite trying to get her sister's shoes back. They kind of just told to kill her for no reason. Yeah. I haven't watched Wizard of Oz. Have I ever watched, like, actual Wizard of Oz now that I think about it? I don't know if I've ever actually watched, like... Sorry, the original movie. Obviously, I've never read it. Let's be real. Who's read Wizard of Oz? But, you know, all of pop culture is based on the movie anyway. I don't know if I've ever watched the actual movie. I do know I watched Muppets Wizard of Oz at a very young age. And that movie is buns. It's not good. It's not. But I don't know if I've ever seen the original. Only know the FNAF lore because a friend of mine broke up with their fiance and called me and told it all to me. The fair response, that I mean, there are worse breakup responses to have. There are worse things that can happen to you responding to a breakup. I can get that. I can understand that. I've been hunting for shiny Charmander for so long, I've gotten roughly 20 other shinies. Are you doing, like, the method where you, like, duplicate the spawn so you have a couple of them, or... Because I don't know how to do that yet. I just remember the Phineas and Ferb Wizard of Oz. That one I've seen, too. But that, you know, that's, like, 10 minutes long. But I do remember Phineas and Ferb Wizard of Oz. I do remember the fucking Ruby Rain Boots and Dr. Doofenshmirtz as the Wicked Witch. Obviously, I'm not doing the Doofenshmirtz impression again. I'm not talking about the Lactatinator. Seen the Tom and Jerry one? There is a Tom and Jerry one. There's a Tom and Jerry one. What? Leather Biker Miss Piggy did awake something in me, though. Yeah, well, she just dressed up as Cher. Miss Piggy and Muppets Wizard of Oz is just dressed up as Cher, which is the funniest fucking thing. Why did they do that? What about the Muppets Wizard of Oz movie? It's not good. Don't watch it. Don't worry about it. There's a sexy chicken in it. That may sound like something I'm making up or something that you need to, like, scold me for. No, there's a being in it that can only be described as a sexy chicken. Remember 8-year-old me had the biggest crush on Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb? Of course a goth girl was gonna make me gay. I didn't like Phineas and Ferb as a kid. I was very anti Phineas and Ferb. I watched the first episode when it first came out, And I wasn't feeling. I didn't like the concept. And then I was very anti Phineas and Ferb. Not about it. I didn't like cartoons in general, honestly. But now I like Phineas and Ferb. Now I can vibe with it. It's usually very funny. When I did Wild Zone 3 for my challenge, I didn't even reset. I just walked in and found a shiny Litlea. Oh my god, you didn't even have to do the tower resets. That's crazy. You didn't even have to look in the tower for it. Kind of insane. I need another Delibird to sparkle now, so that, like... so that I don't have to feel bad about that other one. Ashley Tisdale's cool. Yeah, I feel like she was in controversy for something weird lately. But I don't remember. So I will stop talking about her. I love the High School Musicals as a kid. Vibed heavily with the High School Musicals. And yet they say that children can't know that they're transgender. They say that's impossible to know from such a young age. I don't know. Liking the High School Musical movies might be like a good sign. Might be a sign. I don't know. Maybe everybody liked those. Femboy community has never recovered since the launch of Breath of the Wild. And bless them for it. I love that outfit. I love the Link outfit in Breath of the Wild. I vibe with it heavily. Nintendo really cooked there. That's all I'll say about that. Welcome in, M's Glaceon. Yep, I stream every now and then. Mostly just shiny hunting stuff because it's easier. It's easy to just chill out and talk. All I heard was about someone being against Phineas and Ferb. I didn't like Phineas and Ferb as a kid. I didn't like it. Well, it's because it's like it was a, you know, it wasn't like an inventing show. I didn't like that. Wish the Vi outfit was in Tears of the Kingdom. Possibly the only thing missing from Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, it's missing that outfit, which like sucks. But also, Tears of the Kingdom's missing Cass. So like the reasons to play Breath of the Wild are limited, but there are a few. Sorry, Sharpay's twink side kick is the best thing Disney's ever. Oh, Ryan, yeah, he's gay too. He's canonically gay. The director of those movies was like, yeah, I feel he literally has on record being like, yeah, I see Ryan as like a guy who like is gonna be queer in the future, but he hasn't quite figured that out for himself yet. And then there's also the scene where he and Chad swap clothing in the middle of a heated dance battle. You know, there's that too. There's that one too, where they just, you know, pop off set for 2 minutes and end up with their clothing swapped. Isn't he dating that baseball twink? Look, they got some stuff going on. They got a little bit. They saw us getting too gay over Cass, the Vi outfit, and Sid Link, so they hastily undid all three to the best of their ability. They didn't undo Sid Link, let's be real. They didn't undo that. They undid nothing there. They undid nothing there. They made a Sidon amiibo. I can make him hold hands with my Link amiibo. Trying to see if a specific creator made a specific mini pride flag for a profile on a site I use, and they've not. Aw. Isn't Ryan her brother? Yeah, Ryan's her brother. Ryan is Sharpay's brother. And he is, like, her little twink that she parades around. And it is weird as hell. Because in the first movie, they, are definitely auditioning for a romantic role together. Which, like... No! It was raining! It was raining! I messed up! I messed up. I lost the rain. I lost the rain. I was about to hit it. No. I hit the button. I didn't hit the button right. Ugh. I don't know how the lore of High School Musical got changed by the series. Or if the series even counts for the lore. I know that some of them come back, but I don't know if they come back as like their characters from High School Musical, or if they come back as like the actors who played their characters in High School Musical. So, I don't know. Catch you later, Goomy. I'm eating chocolate, which is probably gonna make my stomach hurt even more. My stomach's been hurting a little bit lately. I had to, like, swap to, like, actually eating healthy-ish foods. Crazy, I know. I stopped drinking soda. I started going to water, too. I haven't brought you your dinner, Yawn, yet? Well, you're not gonna get any dinner with, like, words like that. Someone pinged me. Okay, it's not Purple Cliff saying that I'm fired for talking about self-cest. We're good. We're good. All good. Oh, this is that song that just ends. Read that as my wife is dying, so I was wondering what anime waifu was struggling in and what show you were watching. No, that would be so sad. No one's wife should have to die. Animes should just not kill off characters so that nobody ever has to have their fictional wives die. Shoutouts to that guy who makes all the cardboard cutouts, who's obsessed with that one girl who dies fucking like 5 minutes into Danganronpa. I need him to make an oversized cutout of me. Okay, you think I'm freaky. That guy who's that's a big shiny Abomasnow. We'll deal with that later. You think I'm freaky. That guy who keeps making the oversized anime cutouts, he got a different level of dedication. He got a different level of dedication. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's Shiny over there. Okay, well, we'll get to it whenever we get to. He's also a Nepo baby. I think, like, his uncle wrote Grease or something. I think, like, that's why he has all the money for the printer ink. And a gigantic-ass house where he just poses with all his giant anime women. But, you know, I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing if I didn't have to work a job and had infinite money. I would probably end up doing the same type of thing. This is going to be a weird YouTube short. I don't even know how this is going to be a YouTube short. I'll be real with you. I don't know if it's going to be one. There's a Nepo baby for Grease. I feel like his uncle wrote Grease or something. I feel like that's what happened. I don't know. I know he's a Nepo baby. He's a Nepo baby. Like, that's why he has the big house and all the money. I don't know what's being talked about. Okay, so there's this guy. Right. So he made a bunch of printouts of, like, this one character from Danganronpa who dies within, like, the first 5 minutes because he's, like, obsessed with her. And then he started making, like, giant cardboard cutouts of anime women. Like, giant cardboard cutouts of anime women. Like, gigantic. So I'm just saying, he's a little more obsessed than I am. All right? All right? That's all I'm saying. She's like the first or second death, yeah. But Grease, how much profit is there for Grease? It's, I would think you'd have to, like, pay for it every time anyone anywhere put on a performance of it. So probably a ton. And it's a movie. And I think it's, like, that level of, like, ingrained. And it gets referenced by a lot of things. Like, I'm sure there is a shit ton of residuals to be made off Grease. I'm sure there are so many residuals to make off Grease. It makes sense. Oh, hold on. I got my heating pad on, but it's getting toasty. We need to turn it off. I don't remember the exact detail. I'm pretty sure his uncle wrote Grease, though. I'm a dog person? Okay, I'm a cat person, but, like, I'm a dog person, you know? Like, I like cats, but I'm a dog person, right? So, like, obviously... Well, I was gonna say, obviously, like, kitty girl, trans girl would be, like, the best fit for me, but, like, no. Because I still want to be with a dog girl. I just like cats. Anyway, anyway, all I'm saying is that someday, you know, it's a dream. Maybe that guy will make my Sona really big. Maybe that guy will see me and be like, damn, I want to make a really big cardboard cutout of her. Why not? Likes cats and his dog girl? Exactly. I'm a trans male lizard guy, I think. Or snake? Feel like I'm a reptile. Oh, you're scaly. I see. Scales don't feel nice. I could never be a scaly. Leo, born in the year of the tiger. I'm a cat girl by birth. I'm an Aries. I don't know what that... I don't know what that means. And what year was I born in? 2000 was the year of what animal? Oh, year of the dragon. Well, that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't do it. We're a ram? Okay. You know, I do like rams. Okay, I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that. That's kind of cute. Hit 100 phases on the Froakie hunt today. I'm so sick of failings. Damn. I got one Froakie so far. And I'm very happy with my boy. Very happy with my boy. All right. Let's go catch the big guy. I know he's over there. Although maybe I just leave him and you know, do a little bit of let's save the game first. We could leave him and like see if anyone pops in and is like, "Hey, you have a shiny. Hey, you have a shiny. Hey, you have a shiny. Go get your shiny." Got him. And back we go. That's a 6 shiny to get. It would be sicker if I didn't already have an alpha Abomasnow. I do unfortunately already have one. I'm a rat horse according to my Chinese zodiac. You're both. That's interesting. I don't know how that happens. Good combo though. Rat year, horse month. Oh, okay, both. I see. I see. Well, you could be like a rat tar. You could make that work somehow. You know? Rat head, horse body. Surely that's appealing to someone. Last minute predictions for Mons getting megas in the DLC. I'm hoping for Crobat and Golisopod. I think Crobat is super likely. And it's because, like, there's, like, a random bulletin board in the fucking Looker Detective Agency. Let's go see it. There's literally Crobat on this random-ass bulletin board in the corner of, Looker's agency where Emma is. No! Okay, first of all, it's raining. Alright, that actually gives us a good opportunity to go see it. Crobat has been in this game this entire time, is what I'm saying. I just need to go find it. I'm bad at finding it. Where the fuck is her? There it is. Looker Bureau. Looker Bureau. I think Crobat's super possible. This is a remix of Penny's Battle Theme by Noblock. Yeah, it's over here. Hold on. It should be on one of these, I think. That's Curlia. No, it might be on a different one. Oh, it's back here. Crobat's right there. See? Crobat has been in the game this entire time. Crobat has been here all along. If they don't do Mega Crobat, what is the point of this? Mega Crobat's there. Mega Crobat's gotta be there. She'd been observing this thing. Emma, we're talking about you. And not your big, bodacious thighs. Alright, let's go to the sewer. Right there. And let's see if we can go in and out and hunt Goomy. Oh, I see. There's the Goomy. Alright, well, we'll hunt it right here. Can we just hold down and... Oh, we can. Hell yeah. That means my macro should work with this. My macro does not hold down for long enough. Alright, we need to do this manually. Oh. Alright, that's fine. I don't have to press A anymore. I can just hold A. I forgot her name was Emma and you weren't talking to me for a second. Oh. Oh, your name's Emma? I didn't know that. Did I know that? No, I knew Emily. You're Emma. Okay. I did not know Emma. I was really into Fruits Basket, so I have a guide for a specialty behind-the-scenes book Tokyo Pop released when the series ended. I watched, like, the first episode of Fruits Basket, I think, and then I never got into it. I just wasn't interested. Get the rubber band? I don't want to mess up my nice controller. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, you know what? It's gonna rain like forever if we keep doing this. Wow, we're gonna get so much rain. And these resets are so fast. But I don't want to mess up my controller with like a hair tie or something. Also, I don't know where my hair ties are. I do not see any. Since Gloria was the name of the femme player in Sword and Shield, and the first shiny Goomy I ever found was in Sword and Shield, I named her Gloria. Guria. Okay, real. Very real. This works? I mean, the Goomy's changing. It was an alpha before. Didn't you buy a controller for the auto functions? Yeah, but I need to set up the auto functions. And the one I have set up is specifically for bench hunting right now. I would need to, like, stop and set this up right now. Came down, back and out to Goopy Hunt because it started raining. We gotta hunt it if it's gonna rain. It doesn't rain too often in this game. Got the number 1 by my name. Are you proud of me? I am, Ratos. I still don't know how it works because sometimes it gives it to someone who just came in, but I'm very proud that you somehow managed to take it. Done every side quest and Emma still hasn't acknowledged me? I know she doesn't. Why doesn't she call me a good girl? Grizel called me a good girl. Why doesn't Emma call me a good girl? I'm a good girl. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down. He made a noise. He heard the Fortnite. Good girl? Thank you. All of chat can call me a good girl. Well, maybe not all of chat. Magikarp's in range? Oh, well, we could get one of those. I wouldn't mind one of those. I've got one shiny Magikarp, but no shiny Gyarados yet. God Girl? I'll accept that too. We could be God Girl. We can be a God Girl. You know. There's rumors that there will be over 80 new side missions in DLC. That would be great. Would love that. I mean, you just add a shit ton more to do. Goddess? I could vibe with Goddess. Maybe vibe with Goddess. It depends how big Professor Mia gets. It depends how big she get. No, because that's cringe if she's big. Never mind. That's cringe. That's cringe. Never mind. Not Gobbis. Getting to call Mabel Auntie Mabel. Oh, I haven't done that quest yet. We need to do that quest. When it stops raining, remind me to go do that quest. Because I haven't done it. Oh. Ugh. I'm too sleepy for right now. See, Big Goomy. Now, if it could be big and sparkly. How do you do the Mewtwo quest? You gotta download it from online. And then you go see Mabel and she's like... Or, no, I think you have to go to the place. I don't know. Download it from the mystery gift function and then, like, it'll tell you what to do. I forget what it told me to do. Did I just spoil you on that? No, I've seen the screenshot. I've seen the screenshot. I wish I could have been the one to make that screenshot first, but, you know, I wasn't exactly rushing the quest. But, like, so fitting, because I've been making people call me Auntie Mia. Do you think we should get a Legends Kanto and Johto at the same time? I don't know what kind of Legends game I want up next. Legends Alola would be my next pick. But obviously, like, if you've seen the internal documents, we know what's coming next. Although, I'm gonna be honest, even without those... we probably would have been able to figure it out. This game makes a lot of references to a certain other region. No Legends Unova, no Legends Unova. I mean, it's got some interesting lore to explore, but not as interesting as Alola. Alola would be my top pick. I've not seen the internal documents. Yeah, it's the type of thing that, like, I had to look at. You know. Unfortunately, my job is Pokemon, so, like... if people are going to be talking about Pokemon stuff, I need to know what they're talking about. But it makes a lot of sense. They set up for it in this game, so I'm kind of like... I'm fine with it. Like, the way that they're setting up for it in this game makes it seem like it's going to connect a lot of stuff, and I'm totally down for that. I like the idea of connecting a ton of lore. Catch you later, some nerdy guy. What are they setting up? Okay, so I mean, vague spoiler. Here's the thing, because I'd love to talk about, like, the things that they have set up in this game as, like, a hypothetical of, like, oh, I wonder if they're setting up for this. But the truth is, I know they're setting up for this because I know the things, because the things are out there. No! Guys, there's a shiny Goomy on the other side of that door. Hold on. Hold on, he's there. I saw him. I saw him. I saw him. What do I catch him in? Heal ball. I like heal balls. Heal ball. Please still be there. It'll be there. It's not gonna go away. Okay. Goomy! Goomy! There he is! There's the Goopy boy. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful baby boy. Hello. Name it Neapolitan. Got it. On it. On it. That's... what happened there? What the fuck happened? Oh. My A button is still on turbo. My A button is still on turbo. Oh my god. There we go. Neapolitan. There we go. Yo, there's another Goomy though. Oh my god, does that Goomy spawn every time? Wait, is he always there? Is he always there? Is there a second Goomy? You never named the other shinies? I did not. Oh, he spawns over there sometime. Oh, he's far away. Is he not always there? Should we go for the other Goomy too? Or do we wait for, like, this one to respawn and then, like... yeah, let's wait for it to respawn. We'll get it with the next rainstorm. I want to go do that Mewtwo quest. Maybe from ZRL. Oh, link play. I need to look at my mystery gifts. I need to see what I'm supposed to do with this. Project M. Meet the conditions to begin Project... Oh, okay. Do I have it? No. Okay, let's go see Mabel. She'll probably tell me about it. Used an Alpha Starmie for the Starmie quest and kind of made it better. Purple Cliff used a shiny Alpha Starmie. So I think he's got like shiny Mega Starmie in the footage. It is going to be a fun thing to see in that video. Were your ears custom or pre-made? They're pre-made. They're pre-made, but like they're like, you know, they're handmade. Do you have Mewtwo for me? Oh, no, I guess I need to go to the lab. Purple Cliff, your Xbox? Yeah, Purple Cliff, the guy I got fired from for talking about wanting to make out with myself too much. But yeah, I specifically got this color ears because they would look good with the hair. I explicitly wanted something that would match in really well. Where's the lab? This one. There we go. Okay, I know Mewtwo's around here somewhere. Do we catch him, Master Ball? Okay, sorry, this place is no place to be. I should go buy Pokeballs. Hold on, let's go buy Pokeballs first. Why can you not fly to the Pokeball boutique? Well, why do I have to fly down the street? Well, it's purple. It is purple. Dust Ball's kind of cool. Luxury Ball's always cool. Dust Ball's kind of cool, though. I don't know, what ball did y'all catch your Mewtwo's in? What ball is the... Try to catch it in Dust Ball? Dust Ball's kind of cool. Dust Ball's kind of cool from Mewtwo. Hold on, we gotta buy some dive balls. Not that many. Alright, got mine in Luxury. Luxury's pretty good. Luxury's what I caught Deancey in, I believe. Luxury is pretty good. Master Luxury. Yeah, Master Ball's so fitting, though. And also it means I have to do less work. I'm not doing dive ball. I just needed to buy some. I was almost out. Got mine in a D's ball. All right. D's balls in your mouth. Yeah, yeah. Do you prefer X Mewtwo or Y Mewtwo? I like Y. It's funkier. Master is fun. I mean, we've had the opportunity to catch Mewtwo in other balls before. It's not like this is a special opportunity like Diancie where you can only catch it in the one. But I might go luxury. Let's buy some more luxuries. Quick ball it. No. Let's look for Diancie. I did catch Diancie in a luxury ball, right? Yeah. It would match with Diancie if I got in a luxury ball. I think I'll try that. Alright, let's heal up. Somewhere. Anywhere. Usually I'll catch all my legendaries in regular Pokeballs. Fair. And caught Mewtwo in a Master Ball. Also fair. Like, Master Ball is a fair choice. Bye, Nurse Joy. Love you, girly. I'll let you heal me whenever you wanna. So painful to try and catch Xerneas and Yveltal. Yeah, I caught Yveltal in a Dust Ball. And Xerneas in a Premier Ball. I just sort of, like, color coordinated them. Alright. Is it on B3F? It's probably down here, right? Yeah, it's probably over here. What have we got that's good against Mewtwo? You've got Psychic. I need, like, Dark or Ghost. I got nothing. Got Brutal Swing. And he's not even... Alright, we'll just hit him really hard. Oh, story's happening. I forgot to turn back on music. I need to turn on the music. Stop flirting with the nurses, but I like nurses. They're cute. Mega Stones detected, restoring power to critical systems. Dress up as Legends ZA Nurse Joy next time you go to a convention? I would love to. But wait. Activating Project M. The project is highly dangerous. Will you still release the locks? Never mind. I need to turn on music, guys. Never mind. I'm leaving. I gotta turn on the music. Help and settings. We gotta listen to the music. Perfect. When will Mia come to a convention in Brazil? Probably never. I don't like to fly super long distances. It always gets me really anxious to travel that far. Nurses legally aren't allowed to flirt back. That's what makes it cute, because they probably want to, because they love me. Because who wouldn't? Right? Right. Obviously. Now, Mia, what do you think you're doing? See, Mabel's flirting with me. Mabel's flirting with me right now. Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you'd better not fail to catch it. Girl, would I ever? Would I ever? You named yourself Mia? Yeah. What do we roll up to it with? We got any bug? Gold Ship, you got any bug moves? You got Mega Horn. I think Gold Ship is the one to take this thing down. Almost killed mine? Well, if you kill it, nothing bad happens. You just get to try again. Bro is pissed. Catch that Mewtwo. You can't fail me here, kid. Oh, of course, Auntie. Of course, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie. A little bit of Mega Horn. A little bit more Mega Horn should actually take us to exactly where we need to be. A little bit of Luxury Ball. A little bit of luxury ball. A little bit of luxury ball. A little bit of luxury. A little bit of mega horn. A little bit of luxury ball. We gotta try again. He's shrunk into nothingness. Yes, we all know you're strong. Don't need to show off by defeating a legendary Pokemon. I wanted you to catch Mewtwo, not knock it out. Yes, Auntie Mabel. Of course, Auntie Mabel. Yes, Auntie Mabel. I need to make this fight go on longer so I actually get to listen to the battle theme. Because this is a custom battle theme. This is not used anywhere else in the game. Mew! Bro, you are not Mew. That's a different guy. Say your own name. Include the number. Boom! Luxury ball! Boom! Uh-oh. Oops. I didn't mean to kill him that time. I didn't mean to kill him that time. Thought we'd be good, but apparently not. Yeah, I know Auntie Mabel. I know Auntie Mabel. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting him, okay? Mabel either has a Brooklyn accent or just Mabel from Gravity Falls. Christian Shaw voices a lot of characters. It could happen. Oh no, not Sweeped. Sweep, no. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep it alive this time so we get to listen to the battle theme. Alright. How about a Mega Horn? How about another Mega Horn? Alright, how about a Luxury Ball? Have you considered 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 a Luxury Ball? Okay, he's pissed. Well, now we just get to run around. And listen to some tunes while he gets unangry. Yeah. Oh, the remix! The remix! The remix kinda going hard. The Gen 1 remix here. Oh, no, he's pissed again. He mad again. Gold Ship is dead. Big Mommy will get him, though. Big Mommy always gets him. See, if you actually run around a Pokemon like this for long enough, they will get unpissed. Seemingly no one knows... Well, we got it! Alright, okay. Oh, you caught it? Good, one sec. Okay, sure. Oof, seeing this place in ruins like that. She can see out her hologram? That's kind of crazy. Oh, it's because I got my phone out. She's looking through the camera. I got it. I get it. I figured holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you how you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Chat, would it be, like, that's not her. So, like, if I made out with the hologram, like, that's not her. She's not physically here, right? So, like, you think she'd be down with that? Because, like, she's not here. That's not her. She's not actually doing it. She's the one who chose to have a holo call. Yeah, we can have a little bit of Yuri, right? Right, like... Do we think long-distance Yuri in the Pokemon world exists where, like, they do make out over holo calls? Do we think that exists? Because I feel like if I had this technology, that's one of the first things I'd try, is like long distance relationship where like, I mean, I guess that's similar to making out in VR, but it's not as good because like, huh. You can fly to her house at any time? I mean, I guess I could, but like, she's under house arrest, I think, maybe. Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. Oh. Oh, she likes a good girl. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we had heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had ever even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came here seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. 5. Lysander, Zorozic, Mabel. Is there 2 other admins? I thought there were like... there would be 6. I don't know. I get why you would want to make out with her. Like... I don't know. I feel like there's something to making out with a hologram. And also Mabel in general. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo X... Mewtwoite X and Mewtwoite Y, but when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved, since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving up its energy for when it needs to battle. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. Green Lady and Red Lady? Isn't there like a third? There's like a purple-haired lady too, though. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwoite X and Mewtwoite Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. She's angry. She's angry at me. She's mad that, like, God literally gifted me those from on high. Well, what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Mabel, I will be a good little Pokemon and listen to you any day of the week. Any day of the week. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her, so I'm hanging up now. Bye. She literally went, bye. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they knew. They knew that people were gonna want her bad. She's for the girlies, okay? Okay, she's for the girlies. You can't have her if you're not a girly. Mom, Auntie's down bad again. Come pick me up. I'm scared. When am I not? When am I not down bad for something or other, okay? That's just who I am. Why do you think they modeled her toes? Because Hideo Kojima was modeling in this game. Alright, we need to turn back off the music. Is Goomy back? He is not. Just that Goomy remains. Let's turn off our pal background music again so we can go back to listening to whatever. Did you get Goomy? Yes, I did. I got a Goomy. I wouldn't mind some more Goomies. Oh, there's Mewtwo. Hi, Mewtwo. We need to move this stuff. Boom. We gotta move this all into a different box. Can we hear Nacho Libre? No. Hopefully it never tries to autoplay Nacho Libre again. Okay, well, it is still raining. But the Goomy's not back. So there's only one Goomy here. I don't want to reset for just one Goomy. I know I thought I was doing that from the first. I'm going to go back to my big lady. I'm going to go back to my big lady hunt. I want my big lady. I want my big lady. My boxes are so unorganized. I don't even think I have them all unlocked. I'll be real with you. Alright, let's save the game. Let's let the bench resets roll again. Oh. Oh, my lord. Unfair, I've been trying for days. I'm just that lucky. I also have Shiny Charm, though. Okay, that big boy's back. Oh. Big stretchy. Big stretchy. My girlfriend is a former rare criminal. Does sound like a Yuri manga. It does. It's like we can forgive and forget if she's lesbian, right? Which big woman? Frostlass. Like, if the girl is lesbian, she was probably justified, you know? There was probably a good reason for it. She was just being a little silly. Sometimes a girl just wants to be a little silly, and, you know, if hundreds die, that's just part of being a little silly. Girl fun. It's just girls' night. It's just girls' night. It just happens. I support women's wrongs, exactly. Sometimes girls' night gets a little out of hand. It's normal. It happens. It is what it is. Who are you hunting? A little bit of Frostlass, a little bit of Snowrunt. Snowrunt into Frostlass. One of my main lesbian OCs is also a war criminal. Yeah. Sometimes that's just how it be. We can forgive Lysander. Why can't we forgive her? Exactly. She barely did, like, anything. She barely did anything compared to that guy. Come on. I mean... everything AZ did. In terms of actual Pokemon villains, what has Mabel done? Just girl boss too close to the sun. Eeper, I'm not funny, I'm also very tired. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but I need to work. I need to get some work done. Just a little bit. Shouldn't be much left. I'm probably gonna, like, make rice and beans after this. I'm probably gonna, like, put them in the rice cooker and, like, have a little late night burrito, but not a Taco Bell burrito. I'm gonna actually make it so that I don't go to Taco Bell like I always do. Ugh. Or maybe I will go to Taco Bell. She gatekeep gaslight and girl boss too close to the nuclear warhead. Yeah. We love rice cookers. They're so useful. Everyone needs a rice cooker. Can I get some down here too? Yes. Yes, I'll make a lot. You may have rice and beans. Just, you know, do a good job drawing Big Mia. Oh. Craving nuggets. I don't know when the last time I had nuggets of any sort is. I go to Taco Bell so much, real. I mean, like, rice and beans are not a terrible food for you. It's not great, but, like, I feel like there's worse places you could eat all the time than Taco Bell. Like, you're still getting the semblance of some food. But it will be healthier if I make it for myself here, I know that. Because I've got, like, the low-sodium beans, and I've got, like, the whole grain rice. So, or the brown rice. I don't know that it's whole grain. It's not, it's just, like, higher fiber, I think. I think brown rice is healthier for you, right? I don't know the science. I'm not naming the shiny Snowrunt rat. Maybe if it's a boy. Maybe if it's a boy. Use Master Ball on mine? Very fair. Like, I can understand. I thought about it. Because it's Mewtwo. He deserves to be in that. Why are we in Wild Zone 7? Why were we in Wild Zone 7? We're in Wild Zone 12. How are beans low sodium? Okay, so when they can up beans, they add salt to it. They add, like, a shit ton of salt to it. So I have, like, the low sodium beans that don't have salt added. It's no salt added. That's because usually when they can stuff, they add it. And I'm sure that, like, Taco Bell, the amount of stuff that they have to, like, work with, they probably also have the salt added. Also probably for flavor, to be honest. Because all fast food is probably just inundated with so much salt for flavor. But I buy, like, the no salt addeds, which are very less flavorful, but, like, you can get it back in there. Favorite comfort foods are all in my fridge, but I need to save them for when I'll be too busy to cook. When I'm too busy to cook, I usually just make veggie burgers. They're too easy. And when I'm really too lazy to cook, I get Taco Bell, even though that technically takes longer. Is that Twitch chat? There is no Twitch chat. Ugh. Salt me? What does that even mean? Don't say what that means, actually. I don't want to hear the freaky salt things that you have to say. Would you rather fight a toddler-sized gorilla or a gorilla-sized toddler? I feel like the toddler-sized gorilla would be pretty easy. Like, first of all, I feel like a regular gorilla, not even that tough, alright? Because, like, he's got, like, what, 3 big hits in him, and then he's down and out of stamina. You know? Toddler has, like, infinite stamina. I'd rather fight the toddler-sized gorilla. I feel like I could take it down. Like, that's not big. That's not big, and it doesn't have a lot of stamina. I feel like you just pick that thing up, you toss it across the room. You literally just run up to it, go, whoom, whoom, and then it's gone. You're done. Like, that's all you need to do. You win. So long, gay Bowser. Alright? Just came in to say hi, love all your shorts and commentary. Glad to have found you from Purple Cliff Videos. Thank you so much, Rye. A gorilla wouldn't actually fight you, but they're dangerous when you get in the way of their babies because their dads are well protected. Well, it is the baby, so, you know, hopefully as long as they're not, like, a dad deer. I wish that fight Coco was me. Why do you want to be tossed across the room? Why do you want to be tossed across the room? That's mean. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to do that. She lies on my and till I err. I have my reason. No. I'm not throwing anyone across the room. That is not an Auntie Mia approved task, okay? Whatever you do not draw me throwing people across the room. Not approved. Not approved content. Not approved. Shiny Goomy? Oh, you got your Shiny Goomy, I see. You got your Shiny Goomy. Nice. Catch you later, June. Reverse psychology? That's not reverse psychology. We know I'm not smart enough for that. Auntie Mita, I beat someone up and got suspended? Okay. You probably shouldn't be calling me Auntie Mia if you're young enough that you can get suspended for things. So please don't. My ex threw me on the bed once. She missed and I went on the floor. Oh, no. Oh. That sounds like fun, though. I'd want to be thrown onto a bed. A bed is nice and soft. A bed is nice and soft. I could get behind that. But I want it... No. I'm Auntie Mia to the adults in chat. Alright? You got your Shiny Goomy. Yeah, nice. You're assassinating them to get your #1 crown, but I don't even know how the crowns work. What does it tell me about that? You have experience. It gives you XP. So many people are tied for 2nd place right now. I don't know how it works. When do you rank up with your XP? I'm in college, you can get suspended. I don't think they'd be in college. I think they might be lying a little bit. I think it's on sending messages? No, because, like, so many people were at 150, though. So many people were at 150 XP that it can't just be for sending messages. Because they're all exactly the same value. You can, like, click in and see. The more chats you send, the more XP you get? I don't know. I don't know, because so many people were at 150 at the same time. And the only reason Howtime's in front is because they're at 154. Can you do the Trini? No, we're doing this for the rest of the night. We're doing this until we get another shiny. Frostlass or not, one more shiny tonight. I don't know. YouTube's live streaming system is so weird. I don't understand any of it. Like, at least Twitch makes sense. Like, I don't stream on Twitch because obviously my audience is here. But, like, Twitch makes sense. Like, you show up to streams, you get a stream streak. Okay. You donate enough bits, you appear on that leaderboard. Okay. I did already do a Dratini hunt. I don't want to do Dratini for a long, long while again. Guess your voice is calming me because I somehow dozed off? Yeah, get some sleep. Get some sleep, girly. I doze off to Bob's Burgers. Not my own voice. Get an ice cream cone in Wild Zone 7? We got an ice cream cone. Actually, did we get 2 today? No, we got 1. We got 1 in Wild Zone 7. That's right. We did get that. I'm forgetting what shinies we already got. But yeah, we got an ice cream cone, right? We got Machop and an ice cream cone? No, that was Numel. Can you talk me to sleep? I don't want to put you to sleep. I want to have you drawing. I yearn for the updates. Guys, the drawing that Sweep is working on right now looks so good so far. It's so pretty. I love it so far. She almost made me not big enough, though. Some corrections about expectations had to be made. You know, a little bit. Professor Mia's canonical size is anywhere, by the way. Nothing too big. She's double the size of Godzilla now? Yeah, but like that's a good size. That's a good size for a lesbian. That's a good size. All right? It's nice. Ooh. Big question is, do you have Godzilla thighs? Oh, you know I do. Have you seen that one picture I took of me next to the Psyduck on the bench? I got gigantic thighs on that thing. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, shit. No, it uses my old phone. I got a new phone since that. Hold on. We gotta go find it. We can go find it. Posts. All right. I'll go find the picture. I have, like, gigantic thighs in this picture. All right. This is not zoomed in at all. All right. Look, see, I've got gigantic thigh. You can't really see it, but, you know, they're there. They're huge. They're so big. I got the biggest thighs. All right. Canonical thigh size. Canonical thigh size. I love them. I love my thick thighs. Catch you later, Aiden. Is there any other good pictures here? No, I need to post on my posting place more often. I need to post. Oh, dejecting me. No, we're good. Okay. As lesbian, I can confirm being tall makes people swoon really easily. It would do it to be. Look, if a lesbian who was taller than me came up to me and went, like, it would work on me. It would work on me, no question. No, it's raining! Goomy might be back. Goomy could be back. We could do more Goomy. No, I don't want to do more Goomies tonight. I want to do this. Alright, let's find this. Thighs of Godzilla, twice the size of Godzilla. Bars. Bars. Eminem better watch out. Thick thighs are fun, genuinely. Then again, I'm biased. I got thick thighs, and they're one of the parts of my body I'm actually very happy about. I'm happy about most of my body. I'm happy about all my body except for the, you know, the beard shadow. But, like, that's the type of thing that I come to accept as, like, that doesn't mean I'm not a woman. That just means I'm, like, a woman with PCOS, let's be real. But also, I fully plan to, like, get laser. Girl kissers enjoy tall girl, more girl to kiss? Exactly. Exactly. I need a girl so bad. Like, okay, let's be real. I got a boy right now, but, like, I need a girl. I like the boy that I have. I like being around him. I like spending time with him. But, like, I need a girl. I'm so lesbian pilled. Alright, I'm so lesbian. I have 2 hands? Yeah. Sure. Poly moment for now? Yeah. Yeah. Where do you hypothetically hide a body of a man who's 5'6" and named Derek? See, I have the real answer to this, and it's gonna concern you all that I have the real answer to this. Because the answer is you chop it up and you put it in pig slop. Because pigs will eat anything, and that's how you get rid of a body. I only know this because I grew up in Amish country, okay? I grew up in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I know about farms, to some extent. Anyway, that's what you do with your bodies. Alright. Tall girls are good for small girls because, like, it's scaling a mountain. Sure. You know. And I'm the tallest girl. We'll see soon. Do you have a battle team for when you do private battles? Not really. The team I have in the top bottom left corner right now is, like, my team. That's my general team. You know farms have farmers? No. You gotta know a farmer. You gotta know a guy. Sorry, this comes prerequisite. You gotta know a guy. All right? You gotta already have them. Never mind. You gotta already know someone, okay? I guess that's like if you already, like... But, like... Yeah, let's be real. You can pay off an Amish person. Do the pig method, you need to be able to go to your Uncle Joel for a favor. Well, Uncle Joel can hook you up, though. I mean, I guess you could also do the thing they do in Breaking Bad and then just not, like, you know, not do it in the bathtub. You could actually get, like, the special tubes. They're the special, like, containers. I watched Breaking Bad. I know, I heard the shiny noise. We'll get it. Oh! Okay, it is a snow run. It is a snow run. Is it gonna be a lady? Yes! Yes, it's a lady! Oh my god, what ball are we catching her in? Oh, she deserves a luxury ball. She deserves a love ball, honestly. We got a level ball and a fast ball, but neither of those are helpful. She deserves a master ball, kinda. No, if she was an alpha, I'd catch her in the master ball. Dive ball is kind of good. Dive ball is pretty good. Dive ball would be so pretty. Let's do dive ball. Get in there. Get in there, girl. Yes! Oh, queen. Queen shit. I'm on my queen shit. All right. Boxes. Get her out here. Get her out here. Need a Dawn Stone. Boom! She's gonna become a slightly bigger lady, and then we're gonna make her into a big lady. There you are, Diva. There you are, Diva. Alright. She's not even at her final form yet. She's not even at her final form yet. What do we name a big lady? What even is, like, a big lady name? What? We need to name her after a big lady. My wife, I love my wife. Resident Evil woman. I forget what her name is. Oh, Lady Demiscrew. Lady Dematstru. Sometimes I just say the vague noises. Hold on, let's take her to Route 1 so that she can, like, demolish on some guys. And not these guys. I wanted to see if the Delibird was purple. Flurry, the BBW in Paper Mario? You're right. Oh, is there, like, a monkey that I can hit around here? There's a Spinnerack that we can absolutely demolish. Let's go to Route 1. Let's go to Route 1. We need to test her out over here. Rosalina? Yes. Rosalina. Oh my god, she's Rosalina. Rosalina's a big lady. Have you seen Galaxy 2? Rosalina's a big lady. Hells to the yes. Oh my god. Become big. Alright. Route 1. Get out here, girly. Boom! Oh my, she's not big enough. She's not, you could be so much bigger. You're so much bigger during your boss fight. I mean, like, you're big, but you could be even bigger. Tiny Mia playing Mario Galaxy being in her awakening moment. I could probably figure it out if I wanted to, but I don't know if that's knowledge that I want to have on what was the awakening moment. I don't know where it came from. Imagine having an alpha, though. Imagine having an alpha, though. You could be so big. You could be so huge. Oh, well, now you're back to just being me-sized. Ugh. Regardless, she's beautiful. Let's go up on the roof real quick. Let's see if there's anything on the roof real quick, and then we'll end stream. Oh, I love her. I'm glad we got her. Because my last one was a Glalie. My last one was a Glalie, and I was so sad. But now I finally have her. Let's go look at her in the boxes. Or, sorry, in here. Where are you? There you are. Oh. Only 8'6". You see, that's not enough of a lady for me. That's not enough of a lady for me. How tall am I in this drawing? 230 meters, 750 feet. That's how tall we need her. At the very least. Maybe a little short. She could maybe be a little shorter. She could maybe be a little shorter. You know, I'd maybe accept a little less, but only 65 pounds? She really do be a ghost. It's enough for me? Fair. What do you mean not tall enough? I don't know. Like, if she was like eye level with me standing on top of this building, that might be tall enough. That might be like the minimal acceptableness. The minimal acceptable size. You know, if she was like standing there and we were like eye level right here, that would probably be pretty good. Right? You vibing with me, chat? You vibing? You picking up what I'm throwing down? You smell what I'm stepping in? I jumped off a building and my queen was not here to catch me. Anyway, I will catch y'all later. That is the end of the stream for tonight. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna make some rice and beans. Thank you for listening to me talk about big women. As always is the stream.